Okay, this is my first video in this new series. And I'm in my car, and a lot of these videos might be made in my car because it's where I can be alone and speak my mind and not worry about anything. This series is going to chronicle the process of my divorce. Those are words to say, hard words to say. This has been a breakup that has been in the making for a long time, depending on how you look at it. But now that we've made the joint decision and everything is in the works, it's moving along pretty quickly. I guess I can say fingers crossed that it continues to do so. This being the first video in this series, I'm just going to say, so that it's on the record and we can come back to this point and see how true it was. My husband and I have the intention that we are proceeding on this divorce completely uncontested and amicably and mutually beneficially as best as we possibly can. He's a very kind, very sweet, wonderful man. I've loved him, still do. We've been married for 32 years. Been together since 1986. It's a long time. But it's time. This phase in our life, this work that we were put together to do has come to an end. I didn't think I'd cry, but I guess I'm a Pisces, a Cancer moon. Of course I'm going to cry. We're doing everything in our power to not employ and use any kind of litigation or lawyers beyond, what is necessary just to dot our I's and cross our T's and expedite things through this court system as quickly as possible. But as far as financial agreements and all that, separation of property and division of property, all that we're doing ourselves together and hoping for the best outcome. So today we went and took our official settlement agreement in to get notarized, and we had to scramble at the last minute, because in the past, if you needed something notarized, you could go into your bank and make an appointment with the notary that works at your bank and get something notarized, and a teller would come be your witness and sign things. I don't know if it's because of COVID and because, like I noticed today in our small bank branch that we went to, in the past you go into your bank branch and there'd be somebody in every little office. There'd be loan people and, financial advisors, and there'd be 3 or 4 tellers behind the counter. And there was one loan teller and the notary in there today. So I guess I can see why they couldn't pull somebody off the floor, if you would, to come into the conference room to be a witness. I mean, it makes sense, I guess. But it did leave us scrambling at the last minute to find ourselves 2 witnesses to come at the middle of the day. I sent messages to all of my local friends and many of that I thought that would be either in the general vicinity of the bank that we were going to or available midday. And fortunately, one of my friends who's been instrumental on my growth, my path, and my connection in community here in Chattanooga since we moved here was available. And I feel like there was some sign from the universe that she was the one that answered the call as my witness, because but my husband, we weren't able, I wasn't able to find two people, and my soon to be ex-husband, oh, that's weird, but my husband, he's still my husband for now. I sent messages to over almost a dozen people. I have one, and everybody else, isn't available. No one else is available. So he put a call out on the Nextdoor app to find someone, and then left our house early to go down by the bank and there's a gas station there. There's a little restaurant bar across the street. There's a massage. There's, it's like a little business. It's actually down on one of the main business drags here in Chattanooga. So just to use his charm and sales abilities to find us another witness, and he found a young man to come in. he probably offered to give him some cash, but that's cool. I'm fine with that. So, that's done. It's been notarized. It's been signed. Then we're going to send it through a service that we're using to file all of this for us. And like I said, cross all the T's and dot all the I's and make sure all the forms are proper and everything. And review it and everything to make sure it makes sense. I'm talking with a divorce, not attorney, a divorce advisor, financial advisor kind of person this afternoon for free consultation to see if their services are something I think I need. I need some kind of financial advice, planner kind of thing at some point. I just got to figure out who and what that is. I'm looking at a couple of houses to rent today to start that process. And that's been an interesting process because I just put the call out to a handful of friends that I thought might have, either some of them I know have rental properties or connections to people with rental properties, and just other friends that I wanted to keep in the loop on what was going on. And through that process have found a couple options. So I'm going to go look at those today, hopefully. And the sales market here is crazy, and the rental market here is insane. Because the property values are going up so fast and people are selling houses so quickly and then needing to get out of the house that they sold so quickly, rentals are going, in a day. And so, whatever I find, I'm just going to have to, even though we haven't sold our house yet, we haven't even officially listed it yet. We're meeting with the real estate agent next week. I just think it's going to be the best solution. It may cost us a month or two extra of rent or deposits or whatever, but I can start, if I have a place to start moving stuff to that's close by, that's just going to make it not have to all be in one weekend or whatever. I can start moving my belongings. Because like I said, this is not a contested divorce. This is not Steve going to be saying you took that thing that I wanted. Because when I'm talking about moving my stuff, it's like my sewing machine, my craft supplies, my witchy shit that probably shouldn't be in the house anyway when we're trying to sell it, a bed. We have 3 beds in our house. I can take one of them. Start moving my clothes, start moving... and then I'll have space to start sorting through the remainders. Now, we did a lot of sorting and purging when we moved from our big family home in Illinois 5 years ago. So we've already done a lot of that, and we just need to do more. And now it's just dividing up stuff. And I don't think it's going, that part isn't, it's going to be a job, but it's not going to, there's going to be emotions. I'm going to go, whew, I've already cried. I'm going to go through like Christmas ornaments, but I was going to do that anyway because we haven't been doing Christmas here as a family here in our home for the last couple Christmases. We've been doing destination Christmases with our children, and our children have a lot of the Christmas ornaments were ones that were gifts to them as children, or were each child got to pick out a Christmas ornament every year to put on the tree for them to help build up our. So I'm just going to divide them by which ornaments are theirs, and then next Christmas when I'm in my own place, I will have whatever's left and put up a tree. And if there's, Steve's not a particularly sentimental person about that kind of stuff. But there's a very, very strong chance if he wants one that he'll have a box of ornaments that, might have some significance to him. I know we have the Sausage King of Chicago ornament that is specifically his. So if nothing else, he's going to get that one. He can do whatever he wants with it. Not going to, I'm instead of talking about the process, I'm hoping to video it and share it with, I don't know when these are going to go. This might just be a private channel or a private chronicle video diary for myself, for just to reflect back on later. I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet, but I figured today was the first big day in this whole process, so I needed to record it. I'm sitting outside a client's house right now. I need to go try to get 2 dogs that hate the heat to walk in the heat today and then play in the backyard. So I'm going to go do that. I'm going to share these, what I'm doing. And right now what I'm doing is dog walking, and I love it. And it's provided quite a steady income for me for the last couple of years, and I can always build on it if I need to increase my income post divorce. And then we'll see what other avenues are out there for me. So that's that. As things come to me, they're just going to be very disjointed and very probably, not slick and produced video vlogs. I guess that's a redundancy. Vlog. It's just a video diary. So, arrivederci.